NA East, my home region, is one of the most exciting to watch because of all the storylines. So many players actually stream the events, so we get to see their POV, the drama, the emotion, everything that comes with the events, we get to see through their eyes. And that's unique to NA East. A lot of other regions are forced to watching the server replays, quote unquote, live. Now, we get to see the drama unfold right in front of us. And the region's top players, Stretch, Dubs, Clix, Whofishy, and Bugha, are all looking to solidify themselves as this season's top solo player. Now, we'll find out in the coming days who gets to name themselves FNCS champion. Stretch of Team Liquid is clearly one of the favorites walking into this FNCS heats and grand finals. He was able to walk away with the second qualifier during this FNCS, and he's coming off a solid victory within the DreamHack Open solo event just a few weeks ago. Now, he's not only doing it in solos, but also trios. Now, that may not seem to be important right now, but he's consistently speaking and learning, communicating with the top players in the region about this meta and how the game's played. That should only help his performance as we continue to move forward through these events. Stretch is a clear favorite going in, and we saw what happened last time when he gets contested at Misty Meadows. Now, if he's able to walk away uncontested, this event could be a problem for everyone else because he is an absolute beast when he gets his drop spot without many issues. So let's watch out for him in Misty Meadows. Optimal Ambition Whofishy has been scary consistent during this season's solo meta. He has so many top 5, top 10, top 15 placements within this meta. He finished 13th in the DreamHack Open of NA East, was able to finish 5th during the Bugha Throwback Cup, then 4th place in the NA West DreamHack Open of August. Not only that, but he has back-to-back 4th places in qualifier 3 and 4 of this FNCS. So the consistency's there. He clearly understands this meta, and now it's time for him to take that 4th place and shoot himself towards the top of the leaderboard. Is he going to be able to throw a string of events or a string of games together in order to make him solidified as a top solo player within this region? The consistency's there, but now can he go ahead and win events? FaZe Dubs is one of the most dominant solo players of all time. He showed his caliber back in the World Cup qualifiers during his solo performance. He was even so good that people thought he was cheating. Now he comes in with 2 back-to-back second places in the main events. So the FNCS Grand Finals Invitational, he finished 2nd in with Mega. Then walking into the DreamHack Open, he finished 2nd once again. So I'm sure Dubs is hungry for that 1st place. He's tired of finishing 2nd, and his consistent performances only give him the ability to test that time and time again. Now, if you want to box fight this guy, good luck, because he's been doing techniques that we all now see as meta from a long time ago. So let's see if he's able to take on this event and push himself up from that 2nd place into 1st and take home the victory royale. Clix, recently of NRG, is now one of the premier players within the region. He put himself on the big stage back in the World Cup and has only continued to perform at the highest levels regardless of the game mode. He is clearly one of the game's premier players within NA East. Now it's time to see if he can put a string of games together to make himself one of the best solo players during this region. He went ahead and won the Bugha Throwback Cup in NA East. Now it's time to see if he can do it throughout this FNCS. Now, he's qualified all 4 times during this FNCS. It's time to see if he can do more than just qualify and shoot himself up the leaderboards to show how dominant he truly is as a player. The final player is Bugha, and The Sentinels player needs no introduction. Bugha is the World Cup champion of last year and has performed at the highest level since that time. He showed that World Cup wasn't a fluke. There was nothing that left this questionable since that event. Bugha has consistently performed as one of the region's top players, and it'd be extremely dumb of me not to put him as one of our favorites going into a solo event. Now, he hasn't been the best solo player during this region, but we all know Bugha has it in him. He has that championship caliber, and you can't doubt him. He knows how to put games together and dominate a tournament to put himself as the best within a series of games. Now it's time to see if he can do it within this week's FNCS Grand Finals.